Hi everyone. Just giving it a few minutes till my computer catches up. How are we all? Right, let's see. Missing a mouse, hang on. Oh, guy, joking the guy. Right, let's see videos. Come on, come on. Sign on Facebook catching up. There we go. Now I can see who's here or not here. See any comments. Right, hi there. Hope you guys are well. Just coming on to do a quick, hopefully just 20-minute live using, we're going to kind of recreate this card. Hi Steph. We're going to emboss a background and then split a piece of 6x6 DSP into 3. Now I do want to use one that has some blue in it. There, let me see. Let me see. That looks quite nice. Oh, that one's too nice for a card. I think I'll put that one in a frame. Okay. Now, let's see. Just waiting a wee minute to see if anyone else is coming on. Aren't these beautiful? Lovely jubbly. I really do like this one. There's the backs to it. A really, really shiny silver, which are beautiful, but I do like the printed images better. So let me pop them to the side. Right, I'm going to use this. And what I'll do is I will make a few cards that are standard up and down rather than sideways. So, what I need to do is I've got my trimmer. I am going to split this into 3 2-inch strips. Like so. I'm getting right into the Christmas cards, which is awesome. So we're going to make 3 cards with one piece of 6x6 DSP. I do need some Night of Navy. Which I will need for the 3 card fronts because we're going to emboss onto this. Now the cards are going to be 4x6. So these need to measure 5 7/8 by 3 7/8. So there's one. 5 7/8 by 3 7/8. Just another front. 3 7/8. Hiya, Vicky! Just a random live, my hun. Right, that's fine. So that's 3 card front to fit a 4x6 card, which is going to be balmy blue. If I can find where I put the paper. Right, so I'm simply going to cut this down to 6 by 8 and then score it at 4 inches. Or you can just fold it in half. Okay. Looking forward to Friday, Victoria. One more day at work. And then that's me off. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Alright. What am I doing? Right, so I'm making the card bases, which are 4 by 6, and they are balmy blue, because that goes really well with the DSP. So cutting it down to 8 by 6, and then scoring in the middle. So I'm just doing my card prep at the minute. And I need one more sheet. Oh, I know, Victoria. It's just, I just actually came on random, hun. I thought, I got a phone call from my husband. He's not long left Edinburgh, so he'll not be in till sometime between now and 7 o'clock, which is fine. I've got the kids' tea, because it was hanging off. I've got the kids' tea in the, just literally going into the oven now. Poor wee mites. Hi, Mackenzie. I think I've just put a comment up because I've leaned on my keyboard on my laptop. I'm not rating myself, I promise. Oh dear. Right, Mackenzie, you're better getting off of this and saving my Wi-Fi, mister. That's my oldest son. Right, so what we're going to do is, we've got 3 cards that measure 4 by 6, 3 card fronts that measure 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. We have 3 strips of 2 by 6 DSP, which I will trim down. So let's just do that now. I'm going to recreate a card similar to this. This is a horizontal. We're going to do one up and down the way though. Hi, Gianna. Okay, so let's trim these down. I'm going to do the 3 at one time because I can. With my big deep blade, there we go. Not a problem. Right, I'm done with the trimmer, so let me shift it out the way. Now I am going to do some embossing, so you need to cover your ears when I do, because that's quite loud. Oh, Steve's still at work as well. Imogen playing about with all sorts. Oh, brilliant. As long as she's keeping herself amused, give her mummy a break. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss with Whisper White, with white stamp and emboss powder, all 3 card backgrounds. I'm going to use the snowflake for one, this gorgeous little branch with the wee bubbles on it, and this one as well, and another one. So, what I'm going to do, obviously I only need to do on the outside edges, which makes it a little bit easier. Right, so let's start with this one. Now, if I grab my, this is the, I've got a pink heat gun. Right, so first step when you're embossing is to remove any static from your piece of cardstock or card. Okay, now mine's is a bit sturdy, so I'll just kind of give it a little wipe down. I'm going to use the Versamark, but what I need is a bit of scrap paper. Let me see now, to grab a piece. Because I need to be able to lift the embossing powder back up and put it in the tub, you see. So, it's nice and peaceful when the men are at work. And then it's a whirlwind when they come in. Now, what I am going to do is I am just going to do one edge at a time, like so. Do this edge, just making sure you're getting it really, really sticky. Do that edge, and then it's as quick as you like to cover it up with the white embossing powder. So just make sure you've got everything covered that you want covered. Ta-da! That's going to be beautiful. Okay, so let's pop this back in here and we shall quickly heat set it. I'm just going to pop that out the way a little bit. So I'm just going to heat this up, this heat gun, and then we shall heat emboss the images. That's my husband coming in, I can hear his van. So I'm just letting it heat up. If you've got any tiny loose bits, feel free to give it a little wipe. Right, let's see this happen. I do like it. I think the imagery is really nice in this set. There is a couple of little extra bits on there, but I'm not too worried about getting it absolutely perfect. So there's one side, and I'm just going to do the other side now. Like so. Don't know if you can see that changing on camera. Lovely. Look how pretty that is. I do like that. Right, I'm popping that to the side. I'm going to do the next one. Okay, I'm just going to give this a little wipe with all this bit of scrap paper. So again, first stage is to emboss buddy it, get rid of any static. Okay, just give it a shake about. Now the next one I'm doing is, haven't used it yet, is this beautiful image, which is here. It's quite a big one. So I am going to just stamp like that and stamp again. It will run over slightly, but you know what, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be pretty. Oh, it helps if I take the protective doodah off it, Tricia. Right, so are we ready? So I'm just going to pop that on like so. And I think I'll come in the other way with that one. You've got to work fast. Come in here with that. Just flip it round. If I had silver, I would be putting silver on, but I actually forgot to order the silver. Silly sausage that I am. Right, now we're ready for the powder. So again, these are really, really intricate stamps. Never cease to amaze me. Ta-da! So let's emboss that. Pop this away second time. Like so. I know I'm quite old-fashioned the way I pour on my embossing powder. I just don't like it going everywhere. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Right, okay, so let's heat this up again. Card number 2 background. Hi, Karen. Just stamping, well, embossing some backgrounds for cards. Right, let's see the magic happen. and it's really clear when the embossing's taking shape, because you could see it changing. That's the first side, and we have the second side, like so. Wow. Not sure if how clear you can see that melting on the card. Love it. So there's our other background. Here's the first background I've done. So we've got one more to do. One more. So, can't believe I've not long actually bought this stamp set. So we're going to use this little foliage now. And this will need a few stamps onto the background because it's smaller. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it, just alternate it like so. It should be alright. Okay. I get quite a bit of stir off of my my one, but that's not proper stamping up and that probably by it's crap. Right, so got to be quick. Oh, sugar. Not that quick, Tricia. Sorry about the racket. So do the same at the bottom. Turn it in a bit. Brilliant. Right, now, time to add the embossing powder. That's alright, hon. I'll speak to you later, Victoria. I'll see you on Friday, my lovely. Isn't that pretty? Put the next one on. Like so. Give it a little dunk. Awesome. Here's a sneaky little extra bit. I'm just going to wipe that away with my fingers. Right. I think someone's having a fight with their bin outside. Okay. Right, put that away now. That's all manky. And we're going to heat emboss the last one now. So just let me put my lid on. Right. So the Versamark's a really good embossing ink. Really good. Right, let's get this anti-static thing away as well. Right, heat this up and we will do the third and then we'll build the rest of the cards. So I'll just give it a wee second till it heats up again. Now I'm trying to see if you could actually see that changing. The light isn't very good because it is night time. I do have some LED lamps, but they're not the best, to be honest. This looks really, really nice against the Night of Navy, if I do say so myself. Hi, Colleen, honey. Okay, so that is the 3 backgrounds. Now it's not a oh my laptop's bombed me out of Facebook. It's not a really big tutorial. It's only going to take maybe another 10 minutes because I actually have a team meeting to undertake online as well with my team. Right, so let's put these together. So that's our 3 pieces of DSP that we cut up. Okay, now we're just going to glue these onto the card. Please don't run out of glue while I'm doing a live. I'm quite sporadic with my glue. I don't tend to use a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so there's one on. I mean, these are really pretty. Even prettier in real life. Can't always see the beauty of something through a camera. Well, not doing a live anyway, but they are really pretty. Right, layer up card 3. And these are all 1/8 of an inch border. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to layer this on top. These don't even need to be Christmas, to be honest. I think I may do this one Christmas, and the other two I may use a sentiment from another set. Right, so let's do this one. I want to stamp, and the better fit, because I haven't actually measured it, I want to stamp this one, which may be just too big. Sending you a little Yuletide cheer. Yeah, I think it is a bit too big. That's my fault, silly sausage. What I can do though is I think that will punch out, no problem, with a 2-inch punch. So let me see. So I'm going to try stamping on here. See, this is what happens when you just kind of wangle your way through your crafting life. Never mind. Some things are best not planned. Right, let me see. Right, I'm just going to stamp that sentiment and see if it actually fits in the 2-inch. It might be a bit big. Yep, it's definitely a bit big. Definitely a bit big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different set. Different festive set. These are all available in the... Most of them actually are available in the winter catalogue. So let me see. We have this lovely Merry Christmas out of the Perfectly Played. We have Happiest of Holidays. It's not really suitable for this card. Merriest Wishes, I may use that. I think that's a good one. Yeah, let's go with that. Put that one back. I've got all my Christmas stamps. Thank you, Han. I've got my Christmas stamps sat to the side so that I know we're there within arm's reach. Oh no. That's just fell off. Oh dearie me. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh me. Right. What am I going to do now? Right, I'm going to have to just wangle that. See, I didn't want to put my cling stickers on just yet because my hands haven't been working very good. And when they're not working good... I don't put the stickers on properly. So let's just quickly do something else. I'm going to pop a piece of this reverse side of the cardstock on here, and if it overlaps slightly I can trim it down. I think that's fine. See how easy it is to make a little boo-boo. Right, what I am going to do though is I'm going to do 2-inch punch in Balmy Blue. I'm going to get a piece of wisp away and punch the 1 3/4 circle. Because it does go nice. The wisp white goes nice with this as well. So where is my wisp white? There we go. I've got some scraps in here. So what I'll do first is I will stamp Merriest Wishes on there. Give it a little clean. Pop it out like so. And I think that might actually go in the... Oh yeah, I'm going to lose the Balmy Blue 2-inch circle. I think that goes nice as it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of colour just round the edges. Right, now I would recommend doing tearing tape for this because it is foily. However, I am just using white glue. Does that look straight to you guys? And then I'm going to simply pop that on there. Not bothered about putting any ribbon or anything on my cards, but I am going to be using the rhinestone jewels on these. Not too many though. I don't know where my pick tools went. So went Rockies. So I'm simply going to add just one little gem down there. So that's one card. Okay. The other two cards don't necessarily need to be Christmas cards. Now, these would be great for Sympathy. This one certainly would. Sympathy or something like that. So I'm going to use just use obviously whatever stamp sets that you have at home. But I'm going to use some of the Freezer Bird sentiments on this one. And again, I'm going to stamp Night of Navy. I'm going to put Your Friendship Means the World to Me. Then once I finish the live, I will tidy up this absolute disaster of a desk of mine. So we're just going to do that up there. Isn't that a gorgeous font? I do like that. And then this is stuck down. And that is as simple as it gets. Absolutely stunning. These would look good as bookmarks as well, I think. Is that straight? It's about as straight as I'll get it. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. And I've just smudged it slightly, but just pretend you didn't see that. Right, so more rhinestone jewels. I'm going to use the tiny ones again. This time I am going to add them to the neck of these wee flourishes. Come on, flip over. Like so. Ta-da, brilliant. Like it when they go where they should. Pop one there. And we'll pop another one here. Oh, that's nice. So there's another card. And the third card, you can see it's quite a versatile set. So is the coordinating DSP that goes with it. This one I am going to do... what shall I do on this one? Oh, decisions. Hi, Jane! I'm just coming on doing a wee live, my lovely, because I'm wasting time till the kids' tea is ready. Right, I'm trying to think of another sentiment. I've got that many that I can't make my mind up. Right, I'm going with Silhouette Scenes for this one. And the one I'm choosing is Go Confidently. No, that's too big. Life is meant for good friends and adventure. No, I'm changing my mind. I've already got a friendship one. And right, let's see now. What about... I've got them Genuine Gems, but there we go. Let's see if this one fits. I bet it's too big as well. I just didn't know what to say. There we go. Finally getting a use for this set. I haven't used it much at all. So this reads, I just didn't know what to say. Just going to pop that right at the top. And it's quite discreet, so that's absolutely fine. Isn't that just beautiful paper? Right, I don't want to smudge this one, so I'm going to let it dry. It's nice, Jane, isn't it? Especially the little snowflake one. I don't do it enough embossing, to be honest. And when I do it, I do like it to be quite striking. Right, so we're just going to pop that one on there. And I'm going to add some gems again. Now, one there for it in the middle, and then work out one to the right. Does that look straight to you guys? I hope the cards all look so similar. I hope you're not all going googly-eyed watching me. Oh, dearie me. Right, so that is my freebie cards. Now, obviously, if you wanted, you could use the A4 sheet paper and emboss the whole lot and then trim it down and get 4 cards. But I was wanting to show you mainly how to use the 3 cut strips of the 6x6 DSP, kind of to get the most out of it. So the original inspiration card was this one. So there is papers in this pack that could go horizontally, and that would allow you a little bit more room to use a bigger sentiment. And there's one of the other wee stamps. So there is the wee cards, Merriest Wishes, with a silver purposely added piece to hide a little boo-boo. There's a friendship one. And here is maybe a sympathy one or something. Hi Valerie. So that is basically the cards for today. Thank you so much for watching. I think this is the most I've had in a live, to be honest. Hi Amanda, especially seeing as I just kind of jump on with no notice. So I think because it's a little bit later after dinner time, except in my house, we're always late, that more of you are here, so that's awesome. So this is the lovely stamp set. I think this DSP's sold out pretty quick again, I'm sure. However, I do have a monthly product suite share kit that you can get a quarter share of the DSP pack and all the coordinating cardstock to make some cards, etc. and the ribbon. Give me a wee email if you're interested, because this isn't available online now. As soon as it came online, I bought lots of it because I knew that my kits would sell, because it is such a nice DSP. So, anyway guys, I better go now. You can email me or message me on here. My email is smithscraftycreations@gmail.com, or send me a little message. Thank you for watching. Oh, there's 20 people on now. Hi everyone. Just finishing up. I really appreciate it, guys. And you can watch on catch up if you have the time. Okay, take care now. See you all later. Bye. Come here.